minutes from time for stamping. Italy, of course, joining the championship next season. OK, we'll be back with more from Lansdowne Road here in a few minutes, but the football's getting pretty interesting. Let's go back to Raised Ups.
Thanks, Steve. The final score's starting to click through. Not that many, but they're still playing a lot of our main matches, especially the one at Highbury this afternoon. Let's catch up with all the details as far as the Access-sponsored FA Cup's concerned. That's still goalless, so it could be the performance of the day from Derby County. It's 0-0 so far. Jim Smith, the Derby manager, has been trying to win the Cup for 38 years, and 0-0 at Highbury is a great result so far. It's a result at the Dell. Southampton have beaten West Ham United by 1-0. Hassan Kachloul the goal, match report coming up shortly. But also it's 2-1 to Coventry at home to Charlton Athletic, and it's Wimbledon 0, Leicester City 1, all latest of course. And the Scottish won an FA Cup there. Dundee United 3, Clydebank 0. That's the outstanding fourth round replay. In the quarter-final, St Johnstone, that's latest, but that looks like it could be a great result for them. All Premiership time, Motherwell against St Johnstone. That's a result now. St Johnstone go through, Motherwell out of the Tennent's quarter-final. And in the Scottish Premier League, it's 0-0. Kilmarnock 0, Dunfermline Athletic 0. And if Kilmarnock get a point, they'll go third. Now, let's get a few more details as far as those. First of all, that final result at the Dell, Southampton against West Ham United. Welcome 3 points for the Saints. Steve May.
Yes, and Southampton we've just seen them record their fourth successive home league victory, and they still remain in the bottom three of the Premiership. And Harry Redknapp, the West Ham manager, will have to wait another season at least to record his first win here at the Dell as manager. Southampton's goal coming on 10 minutes. Hassan Kachloul's shot deflected into the net by Rio Ferdinand. A real stroke of luck that. West Ham certainly having their chances, though, before that. Letitia cleared off the line from Fouet, and afterwards, particularly in the second half, when Berkovic, Pearce and Di Canio all shot over, and Scott Hiley cleared off the line after Paul Jones in the Southampton goal had saved from Sinclair, and Di Canio was ready to pounce.
Thanks, Steve. Now, let's see what's happening at Highbury. Jim Smith going well. If Derby get a draw this afternoon, get them back to Pride Park, I think they'll be happy. Would you agree, Gerald Sinstadt? Here's the latest.
Yes, I would indeed. And Arsenal have just scored. A great defensive battle has finally been broken. Derby County have defended with such discipline. Their man-for-man marking has been excellent, but in the end, following a corner, Arsenal have scored from close range, and I think the player underneath all the celebrations may have been Anelka, but at the moment the referee is going to his assistant, and I'm not sure exactly what all that's about. Kanu has been credited with the goal, and his presence in the last 25 minutes has been absolutely crucial. He came on for Overmars and has looked a class player in everything he's done. Wonderful technique, intelligent with it. And now we've just had a sending off for Derby. There have been half a dozen yellow cards before, and somebody below me has just got a second yellow and been sent off.
Derby fans were sorry, just as we were saying, you might be getting a great result. There's still a few minutes to go, but Arsenal have taken the lead. And Kano, what a couple of weeks he's had in his Arsenal career so far. Right, let's go back to Scotland again so we can get a few more details of what's been happening there. That's a result, by the way, at Fir Park. Motherwell against St Johnstone. Rob McLean with all the news here.
It's a long way back to Perth from Motherwell, but these St Johnstone supporters aren't complaining because they're into the semi-finals. Their team of the Tennent Scottish Cup. They've already been to one cup final this season. They lost in the League Cup to Rangers. They're now one game away from another cup final. 2-0 victors this afternoon against an uninspiring Motherwell. The opening goal came in the second half. Corner kick on the right-hand side from Gary Bullen, flighted in left-footed. Jamie McGowan, the Motherwell defender, stumbled, and that allowed a free header to Darren Dodds, which he buried in the net behind Andy Gorham. Then the goal which sealed it came 10 minutes from time. Hesitation in defence between Jed Brannan and Andy Gorham. In nipped the Portuguese substitute Miguel Simeo to flick the ball into the net. 2-0. St Johnstone were through to the semi-finals.
Well, let's go back to Dublin very shortly and just tell you in Division 1, by the way, Sunderland are winning and Ipswich are beating Tranmere, so the top couple of clubs going well there today. Right, more rugby to come. Let's go back to Steve Ryder.
Yes, heading back into the second half here at Lansdowne Road with England leading Ireland by 11 points to 9. Philip Matthews, John Callard, Jonathan Davis have been watching it with us. The teams are out on the pitch for the second half. Philip Matthews, Ireland have been living off scraps so far. How do they get themselves back in this match?